What if one of the biggest rap feuds of the early 2000s wasn't even real? Imagine two of hip-hop's biggest names, Nelly and Eminem, seemingly going at it in a battle of words, only to find out years later that it was all a misunderstanding. That's exactly what Nelly just revealed about his so-called beef with Eminem. Back in the day, fans believed tensions were rising between the two rap icons, fueled by subliminal jabs and industry whispers. But, in a surprising revelation, Nelly recently admitted that the whole situation was blown out of proportion due to a miscommunication. So what exactly happened? How did a casual remark lead to years of speculation about a rap rivalry? Let's break it all down and separate fact from fiction. Hip-hop has always thrived on competition, and rap beefs are nothing new. Some of the most iconic moments in hip-hop history have come from artists trading bars, subliminals, and even full-on diss tracks. But not every beef is what it seems. Sometimes, a simple misunderstanding can be blown out of proportion by the media and fans, turning a minor disagreement into a full-blown feud. Nelly and Eminem are two artists who dominated the early 2000s in completely different ways. While Eminem was redefining lyrical storytelling with raw, controversial content, Nelly was ruling the charts with club anthems and crossover appeal. They were both megastars, but at one point, there was a perceived tension between them. In a recent interview, Nelly finally addressed the long-standing rumors, setting the record straight. He explained that the beef with Eminem was nothing more than a case of miscommunication. But how did things get to that point? And why did fans believe there was bad blood between these two rap giants? Let's dive into the history. The origins of the beef. The rumored tension between Nelly and Eminem started in the early 2000s. At the time, both rappers were dominating the charts, but had very different styles and audiences. While Eminem was seen as the aggressive lyrical genius, Nelly was often categorized as a pop rap artist. This difference in approach may have contributed to the idea that they were in competition. Things took a turn when Nelly made a comment on MTV's Total Request Live, saying, "I don't play with candy, I eat M&Ms." This was interpreted by fans and media as a direct shot at Eminem, whose name is literally inspired by the candy. Almost instantly, speculation began swirling that Nelly was taking subliminal shots at the Detroit rapper. Eminem's response. Not long after Nelly's comment, Eminem released a track titled Invasion, where he seemingly fired back at Nelly. In the song, M raps, "Stomping in my Air Force Ones, but you won't be able to tell if it's two pairs or one. It's just gonna feel like so many feet kicking you." Many fans took this as a direct response to Nelly's hit song, Air Force Ones, assuming it was a lyrical jab aimed at the St. Louis rapper. While Eminem never outright confirmed that he was dissing Nelly, hip-hop fans loved connecting the dots, and soon, rumors of a feud were everywhere. Industry hype and fan reactions. The early 2000s were a different time in hip-hop. Social media wasn't around, and rumors spread through radio stations, interviews, and magazines. The hip-hop community thrives on rivalries, and with the ongoing feuds of the time, like Jay-Z versus Nas and 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, people were quick to believe that Eminem and Nelly had issues. Even though neither artist ever released an official diss track against the other, the tension seemed real to fans. Some took sides, with Eminem's hardcore hip-hop audience dismissing Nelly as a commercial artist, while Nelly's supporters saw M as someone who didn't respect other successful rappers in the game. Nelly clears the air. Fast forward to 2025, and Nelly finally put the rumors to rest. In a recent interview, he admitted that the whole situation was based on miscommunication. He explained that his TRL comment was never meant to be a diss, but rather a playful remark that got taken out of context. He also revealed that he and Eminem never had any real issues behind the scenes. Nelly's revelation is a perfect example of how narratives can spiral out of control in the music industry. What started as an innocent comment turned into years of speculation simply because of fan interpretations and media hype. Lessons from the Nelly-Eminem feud. This situation highlights several important points about the hip-hop industry. The power of perception. A simple comment can be misinterpreted and turned into something bigger than it actually is. Media influence. The press and fans often fuel rivalries, even when there's no real tension between artists. Rap culture thrives on competition. Hip-hop loves a good battle, and sometimes fans create conflicts where none exist. Now that we know the truth, it's clear that the Nelly versus Eminem beef was never a real thing. Just another example of how misunderstandings can lead to false narratives. Hip-hop has seen its fair share of legendary feuds, but sometimes a supposed rivalry is nothing more than a case of miscommunication. The Nelly and Eminem situation is proof that not every headline or rumor should be taken at face value. Now that Nelly has set the record straight, it's time to put this so-called beef to rest. Both artists have left a massive impact on hip-hop, and instead of focusing on imaginary rivalries, we should celebrate their contributions to the culture. But what do you think? Did you believe the Eminem versus Nelly beef was real? And do you think the media and fans have too much influence on rap narratives? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hip-hop news and breakdowns. Until next time, keep it locked in.